If your first rep is moving as fast as your last rep, odds are it's too light for you. So a question we get often in class is, should I go heavier? Am I lifting heavy enough, right? And these are two markers that I like to use to kind of indicate whether you should go up in weight or you should stay the same or you should drop the weight. It's gonna be speed and it's gonna be fatigue. Now, obviously this doesn't apply for everybody. If you're just looking for a workout or just trying to get your heart rate up, these things don't matter as much. But if you're trying to get strong or you're trying to build some muscle, these things come very important in terms of reaching your goals. So we're gonna keep these things super basic when we talk about it. But the first thing we're gonna talk about is speed. How fast are we moving the weight up? If your first rep is moving as fast as your last rep, odds are it's too light for you, right? Because we're not really getting any kind of stimulus for change if you could move from rep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to your end at the same exact pace. Too light, probably needs to go heavier. Remember, everything in the gym is a stimulus. We have to give our muscles reasons to get bigger or get stronger. And if you're not working close to fatigue, you're not putting any real stress on the muscles to get it stronger. So you're pretty much gonna stay the same. We're not pushing those muscles close to fatigue, not failure all the time, but pretty close to failure to dictate some kind of change. So for example, we got like a set of 6 reps, right? First rep should move relatively smoothly. Second should move good. 3 should be kind of challenging. 4 pretty difficult. 5 extremely difficult. 6 really, really, really hard. The 6th one doesn't feel like the first one. Whether we do 6, 8, 12 reps, those last reps should feel pretty difficult, nowhere near as easy as the first. And on the flip side of that, if you're failing to meet your reps, weight's probably too heavy for you. There is times to push it to failure, rarely. Most often you get no benefits from missing lifts, so you want to push pretty close to failure, but if you're failing to meet the reps, too heavy, drop the weight down. The next thing we're going to talk about is fatigue. Are you tired in between your sets? How much time do you need to recover between set 1, set 2, set 3, and set 4? If you can move pretty fast throughout your sets with like minimal rest, again, if you're trying to get strong, trying to build muscle, you're not pushing the weight heavy enough, right? You should have to have some kind of recovery period if you're pushing your body pretty close to failure, which is what you need to stimulate that change. If you can move pretty fast throughout your reps, 30-second break, 20-second break, 10-second break, even back to back, probably not enough weight to stimulate change. Now, if that's not your goal, cool, you'll definitely get your heart rate up, but getting strong, building muscle, not the way. We need adequate time to recover so we have the most amount of energy to perform that set at maximum output. So if you're going through your workout, you're not sure whether to go heavier, keep this in mind, speed and fatigue. Ah, that was heavy.